War, a constant throughout history, has shaped civilizations and their legacies. From the ancient world to the modern day, the clash of armies and the struggle for power have been central to the human experience. While the weapons and technology of warfare have evolved dramatically, the fundamental strategies that underpin military success remain strikingly familiar. Ancient commanders facing similar challenges of terrain, logistics, and human psychology developed a timeless playbook for warfare. These strategies, passed down through generations, still resonate on modern battlefields. Understanding these ancient war strategies, their historical context, and modern application provides a unique perspective on the art of war. We can see how these principles, developed millennia ago, continue to shape military thinking and influence the outcome of battles today. By studying the past, we gain valuable insights into the present and future of warfare. Ancient history has bequeathed us a wealth of military wisdom through the writings of brilliant strategists. These texts, often penned in times of great conflict, offer insights that transcend the ages, providing guidance not only for military leaders but for anyone facing complex challenges. Sun Tzu, the enigmatic Chinese general, philosopher, and author of The Art of War, stands as a towering figure in military thought. His work, composed over 2 millennia ago, continues to be studied and revered for its profound insights into the nature of conflict and strategy. His emphasis on deception, psychological warfare, and knowing your enemy remain as relevant today as they were centuries ago. Sun Tzu's principles, such as all warfare is based on deception and know thyself, know thy enemy, have been applied in various fields beyond the military, including business, sports, and politics. Similarly, the Greek historian Thucydides, in his account of the Peloponnesian War, offered insightful analysis on the interplay of politics, strategy, and human nature in warfare. His work, History of the Peloponnesian War, is not just a historical record, but a profound study of power, ambition, and the human condition. These ancient thinkers, through keen observation and deep contemplation, distilled the principles of warfare into timeless maxims. Their writings reflect a deep understanding of human nature and the complexities of leadership and decision-making in times of crisis. Their works provide a framework for understanding the enduring challenges of conflict and the strategies that lead to victory. By studying their teachings, modern strategists can gain valuable insights into the dynamics of power, the importance of adaptability, and the necessity of strategic planning. Their teachings are not merely historical curiosities, but remain essential reading for military leaders and anyone seeking to understand the complexities of strategy and conflict. The timeless wisdom of these ancient strategists continues to illuminate the path to success in various arenas, reminding us that the principles of effective strategy are as relevant today as they were in the past. Few military tactics are as legendary as the Trojan horse. This ancient stratagem has captured the imagination of historians and storytellers alike for centuries. This iconic example of deception, where Greek soldiers hid inside a giant wooden horse to gain entry into the city of Troy, illustrates the enduring power of surprise in warfare. The Greeks, after a long and grueling siege, devised this cunning plan to infiltrate the fortified city. The Trojans, believing the horse to be a peace offering, brought it within their walls, unaware of the hidden danger it contained. By lulling the Trojans into a false sense of security, the Greeks achieved a decisive victory that has resonated throughout history. Under the cover of night, the Greek soldiers emerged from the horse, opening the gates for their comrades. The city of Troy, once thought impregnable, fell in a matter of hours, demonstrating the devastating effectiveness of well-executed deception. But the Trojan horse is just one example of a broader principle: deception as a cornerstone of military strategy. Throughout history, commanders have used cunning and guile to outmaneuver their opponents. From feigned retreats to false intelligence, the art of deception has been a critical tool in the arsenal of military leaders. Ancient armies, often outmatched in numbers or technology, relied heavily on deception to level the playing field. Smaller forces could achieve victory against larger, better-equipped enemies by using the element of surprise and misdirection. These tactics allowed them to exploit weaknesses and create opportunities where none seemed to exist. Hannibal Barca's crossing of the Alps, a logistical and strategic marvel, caught the Romans completely off guard. This daring maneuver involved leading his army, including war elephants, through treacherous mountain terrain, a feat thought impossible by many. The audacity and ingenuity of this move left the Romans scrambling to respond. By choosing an unexpected and treacherous route, Hannibal's Carthaginian army appeared seemingly out of thin air, striking fear into the heart of the Roman Republic. The psychological impact of such a surprise was immense, demonstrating how strategic deception can shift the balance of power in an instant. These examples highlight the enduring effectiveness of deception in warfare, a principle that remains a cornerstone of military doctrine even today. Modern military forces continue to employ sophisticated deception tactics, from electronic warfare to psychological operations, to gain the upper hand. The lessons of the past, from the Trojan horse to Hannibal's daring exploits, continue to inform and inspire contemporary strategies, proving that the art of deception is timeless. The Roman Empire, renowned for its military prowess, mastered the strategy of divide and conquer. This approach was not just a military tactic, but a comprehensive strategy that permeated every aspect of their expansionist policies. Recognizing that a united enemy was far more formidable, Roman legions excelled at exploiting internal divisions. They understood that a fragmented enemy was easier to manage and defeat, and they used this knowledge to their advantage. By turning rival tribes or factions against each other, the Romans could weaken their adversaries and make them easier to defeat in detail. This method involved intricate diplomacy, psychological warfare, and sometimes outright bribery to ensure that their enemies remained divided. This strategy, often employed alongside military campaigns, proved remarkably effective in expanding and maintaining the vast Roman Empire. The Romans were not just warriors, but also master strategists who understood the importance of weakening their enemies from within. Beyond the battlefield, the Romans were adept at sowing discord among their enemies. They would infiltrate enemy ranks, spread rumors, and create an atmosphere of distrust and paranoia. This psychological warfare was as crucial as any physical battle. They would offer favorable alliances to some tribes while isolating others, creating a climate of mistrust and infighting. These alliances were often temporary and served the immediate purpose of weakening a common enemy. This strategy, while often ruthless, allowed the Romans to overcome numerically superior foes and consolidate their control over vast territories. The effectiveness of divide and conquer lay in its ability to destabilize and demoralize the enemy, making them easier to subdue. The legacy of divide and conquer can still be seen in modern geopolitics, where nations often exploit existing divisions to further their interests. This age-old strategy continues to be relevant, demonstrating the timeless nature of Roman military genius.